Hey everybody, back with another video. This is the last in the Defender series here. I've been working on this Defender and I finally finished the body work and a little bit of painting, so I brought it down into the basement. I kind of fixed the bottom there, and I painted it flat black so it kind of blends in, but you can tell, like the kick plate, you can't tell, but this part right here, you can definitely see. And I still have a couple scuff marks because I was moving it around. So I might redo that and paint that maybe anyway, the other thing I wanted to mention is I think when I first got this Defender, I was wondering what this MCX was. This is Marine Commissary Exchange or something like that. So this is like a PX or BX or whatever, but it's Marine Corps Exchange, MCX. That's probably what that means. Quantico, Virginia. So this thing was somewhere in the Marine Corps area for most of its life, if not all of its life. I still need to work on the coin door a little bit. It's got, wherever this was, has these paint droplets, white paint droplets on it. You probably can't see it, but anyway, so I fixed the bottom, if you can kind of see, and painted it. It blends in actually pretty decent. I mean, obviously, the sides aren't great, especially with the planking up top there. But the rest of it's pretty good. So I'm working around a little tight area. I did cut a new back door. Now, I went ahead because I had some oil-based gloss black paint. It was oil-based. I just cut the door, primed it, and then put some oil-based paint on there. And it is gloss, so it is a lot shinier than the rest of the cabinet, but it's on the back, so who cares. I just wanted to get rid of some of that gloss paint because I'll probably never use it. The other thing I need to do still, and we'll do it in this video, I don't know how much I'll film, but I have a very short cord here. It's very short. So I need to replace, I have a replacement cord. I need to desolder that and replace it. Other than that, you can see where the white specks are right there on the top of the cabinet. I'm just leaving as is. So, you know, I've recapped the monitor, got the board set working and all that, and I fixed the bottom that had either Bondo or it was chewed up pretty bad. So, you know, it blends in somewhat decent. It actually looks better than the rest of the cabinet probably, but again, flat black, whereas this is probably normally a satin black. The other thing is I did order a replacement control panel from overseas. I got it from the UK. I did not get the arcade shop one, and I probably could have, but this one has all these cigarette butts and it's jacked up over here. And I also got a, whatever this is, Marquee. This one has like a bunch of little scratches and stuff like that, and it's missing some paint, but I am going to try to fix this paint. I have some stuff that my daughter gave me here, some acrylic paints or something. I'm going to just try to match it up and see if I can do a good job just to have it spare or to hang it up somewhere. But I also have a replacement, and we'll look at that. Alright, let me see if I can do this. I have no idea. I already... hopefully I'm not in the shadow or whatever. But I already desoldered the hot from the fuse, and I'm getting ready to solder on my new cable. I got the ground right there. And the first thing we need to do is make sure we're fusing hot. So, I got my meter here, and we're going to touch one of these wires here to our right, the plug that's on the right here. Hopefully that's in frame. And that is our hot. So I'm going to mark that. A little black marker. just so I know, because this is a brown cable. Let's see how I'm looking. I think I'm doing okay as far as filming this. And let's see. I thought I had some solder here with me. I do. I'm just going to use my desoldering gun real quick. Alright, that's done, and I need to do my hot, which is right here, to, let me unplug this. Alright, so where's my fuse at? There's my fuse. So I need my hot and this is a thick gauge wire here, freaking pain in the butt. I don't think both are going to go through. No, button. Let me pause for a second. Alright, hopefully you can still see that. I have no idea. I basically got these on there. Alright, that's good enough for right now. I'm going to screw it back in and then finish soldering it. Good idea to remove the fuse when you're doing this, because it gets heated up. Alright. Don't need that. Now I'm going to apply some more heat and some more solder. Oh, damn it. Oh, what an idiot. There's my black. Soldered the goddamn wrong thing. I'll be quick because I'm listening to music. I just soldered it right. You know, I kept it the way it was, and I changed it in the plug because I got one of my plugs on, so I just switched it. It doesn't matter. It's not black or white, so everything's wired in now.
And that part's done. We can put it on the back door.
You can see how shiny it is. The back door is not perfect. I don't even think the latch is right, but it's enough to hold in the lock switch, so the interlock. So I think it's good, or good enough for me. So I'm gonna plug it in probably. Let's go ahead and plug it in. I'll just show you how I'm holding this up to the top of the cabinet. And it doesn't even reach the bottom. That's probably like not even 5 feet probably. That is not long enough for an arcade game. So let's see if this thing works. Where's my power switch at? There's our Defender, and you can see why I need to color it in. Basically, there's light popping out on the yellow and some of the red. There we go. So let's do the marquee and control panel, and maybe I'll mess with the coin door and fix this little bit of stuff right there. I'm not sure. I might leave it. Alright, so I think I got this art from, it's called the Arcade Art Shop in the UK. And it is screened on, no, what is it? It's reverse printed on acrylic. So it's not screened, it's reverse printed on acrylic. It's digital print. Can I zoom out? No, that's as far as I... But that's pretty nice. I mean, I like, it's not like a vinyl sticker. It is actually, as you can see here, that is, you know, that is not a sticker. That's reverse printed, I guess. Yeah. Wow, you can actually see, oh, I don't think you can see it. There's actually like layers, and you can feel it with your hands, based off of the printing. Like, it probably did like the white dots first, and then black and the red and stuff. But that looks awesome. Let's look at them together just to see if we notice any differences. I know there's that glare there from my light above. The blacks look good. A little bit of difference right here in the upper right hand corner by the moon there. Definitely more orange on the original. That orange is not as prevalent there. So you're always going to see some difference, you know what I mean? If I'm looking at the text is a little bit different with the TM Defender than that one. Now he might have based this off of a different one, you know what I mean? Like, who knows, there could be different reversions of it. Revisions of this. But still not bad. I might, let's see what I can do if I fix that one up. I think this thing is just too far gone, and I'm gonna have to go with the repo. I think repo. No, repro. Gosh, I can't talk tonight. Alright. Well, I can't talk ever, actually. Alright. Because this one has, like, scratches and stuff. It's definitely more light blue, but that could have faded over time. This is more dark blue. You probably can't see it in the... But you know what? When we backlight it, let's see what it looks like. As far as size goes, it is dead on. I mean, it is perfectly cut to the size. And the print looks pretty much dead on as well, as far as the border goes. I mean, this one's aged over time, so maybe that's why some of the colors are lighter. I don't know. Alright, we're going to put it in. Yeah, the TM is somewhat different, but... Alright, let's see what it looks like. It looks pretty good, actually. The orange over here, it kind of appears correct, you know, when it's backlit, and you can see the shading and stuff, so it's not really noticeable. If it was different, the blues look good. I mean, it is darker, but that could have been because the other one's faded, you know what I mean? So who knows? I think it looks great. No complaints, really. I mean, you can get nitpicky about this stuff, but the bottom line is this is definitely better than the one I had before. So, all right. Control panel overlay. I don't know how I'm going to get that damn thing off. Also, I did already replace the T-molding. And I got to tell you, this little curve right here, what a pain in the butt. I don't know if anybody can get that in that corner all the way. I was not able to get it all the way up in that corner on either side, so it's kind of the same. But looking good. I'm going to think, what am I going to do with this coin door? I don't know if I'm going to screw with that coin door or not. Alright, it's been quite a while, and nothing like the motivation of finishing a video to come back to a project. But this is the control panel, my original control panel, and you can see cigarette burns all over the place. It does have character, you know, but I bought the replacement. I need to go ahead and do the work and put it on there. So let me unwrap this, see what it looks like. That is the replacement right there. So definitely going to, whoops, is it too big? It's almost too big. I don't know, hopefully it's perfect. We'll see. It does look like it lines up. Alright, be right back. I gotta disassemble all this stuff. I'm not gonna film it. Gotta take, you know, the joystick off, all the buttons off, and probably that T-molding too. Look at that mess I made. That's terrible. And I probably could have got it off in one piece if I just heated it up. I broke out my heat gun right there and tried to scrape off the all the glue that was on here. That sucked. That didn't really work well. So I went to the garage and put in some Jasco adhesive remover. I think that's what it's called. I went right to the chemicals, several applications, and it's pretty much all gone. And then I also did a little bit of wood putty there. I'll shape it as soon as it hardens. What's kind of interesting is even from the factory, obviously there were some you know, blowouts and stuff from the drill and stuff, drilling the holes. So it wasn't perfect from the factory. So this was not pulled up when I pulled up the cover. The other thing is, I'm looking at this thing, and I test fit it. I test fit it in the cabinet. It is just a little bit wide, so I'm going to mount it. I'm going to have to sand the plexiglass down on the sides. It's too tight on the sides, like maybe a 1/16 of an inch on each side. And I'm going to sand it basically to make it easier to fit in there. And also the 3M stuff that they have on the back, I'm not exactly sure why they didn't cover the whole thing. The edges, it's what's most likely to come up. So I don't know. That's kind of weird, right? I mean, I'm sure it's going to be fine. But you would like to have the top part probably stuck on there. So that's going to have to wait till tomorrow. But I also have to clean up my big mess there that I made. There's all this fingerprint stuff. But it does look, I mean, the reproduction looks great. I can't complain about it at all. So, all right, till tomorrow. All right, just wrapping up odds and ends and stuff. Not great. Obviously, I missed this part here, which is, I think, black. I'm not worried about it. Yeah, I didn't do any black or blue, but, whoops, you can see it. it looks decent unless you hold it up to the light. If you hold it up to the light, you can see the yellow a little bit different. Maybe the red's a little bit better. As you can see a little. It's kind of weird with the camera, but definitely if you held this up to the light, like it would not look as good as a reproduction would. But this is good enough for some wall art. So I did end up touching up the yellow right there by that D, as you can see it a little bit. But if you hold it against the wall, it's going to be fine. You're not even going to notice it. So just some decent wall art there. And this is what I used. Some acrylic paint, Tuscan red and daffodil yellow are pretty close matches anyway. Alright, I'm not going to actually film putting it on because it's going to be difficult with the camera, but I've tested a couple ways of doing this, like slightly bending it and trying to align it this way and then gently coming down like that. That's one way. That's not that bad actually if I do it that way. If I can get it right on that. Oh, I'm just testing it several times to see how close I am when I do it that way. See, but it's overhanging the bottom. So another way I was thinking of doing it is like kind of lining it up on the edge like this and then coming down this way. But I don't know if I like that either. And then lastly is having it kind of up like this so I can get the bottom and then kind of come in this way. And I think that's my best way because it's going to be perfectly even on the bottom, and then on the top it's not overhanging or anything, and then I just have to sand the sides just a little bit. So anyway, I think that's the method I'm going to use. I'm going to pause, do it, and come right back. Just to show you, just see how it overhangs just a little bit the control panel. I mean, it's like tight, like maybe 1/16 of an inch. But the top side is pretty decent. And then on this side, just a little bit of overhang right there. I mean, hopefully I got it on there pretty down straight, but that's the other angle there. That's the bottom, so where the T-molding goes. So just going to let it set up, and then I'm going to sand the edges of the overlay just to make sure that it's just the sides, this side right here probably, so it can fit into my cabinet. Alright, there it is, complete. I did use some spray adhesive on the areas that didn't have the 3M thing on it, so I kind of sprayed it, and then I had a little bit of overspray, so I had to use some goof off there. But it does look pretty good. I did not go for aligning it perfectly with the buttonholes. Again, I aligned it so it was even on the bottom side, which offset it a little bit on the buttonholes, but not bad enough where you won't see it when the buttons go in there. So, but it's pretty good, and I also sanded so it's flush with the wood on both sides. And I test fit it. It's perfect inside the cabinet. So I'm going to reassemble it, put all my hardware back in it, and put it in the cabinet. Let's see. This is day number 5 of this little beer thing that I'm doing. Like an Advent beer thing from Costco that my wife got me. So this is a dark Bock, which looks like that. It's really nice. I'm typically not a Bock drinker, but it is good. So, alright, be right back. Looks pretty darn good. I mean, my fingerprints show up and stuff. I've tried to wipe it off and stuff, so I need to clean it a little bit more. The only thing that was an issue is, and I got the TV playing in the background here, the spacer I couldn't put in underneath the joystick washer because the 3M stickiness was still there. I'm going to have to do that maybe later after the stickiness goes away, because if I plopped it in there, it's going to, it's going to stay in there. So, I don't know, it's kind of weird. I'm going to have to mess with that later after the stickiness goes away, I think. But I'm pretty happy with it. It looks darn good with the T-molding, everything. Alright, got it in the row with the new control panel. New control panel overlay, and I still haven't stuck that thing back in there. Now I started filming this video like many months ago, part of the original series, and I just had a ROM board issue, and I stuck I'll link to that video, but I had fixed the ROM board, then it started flaking out. I just did a video like yesterday or the day before, fixing the ROM board again, and I put it back in there, and it's working right now, as you can see there. But I also did touch up the front there. I removed the sticker, cleaned the coin door as best I could, and it looks pretty good. I'm going to turn off the lights, and let's see. I also have my Defender, the original Marquee up there, so looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and turn off the lights and play a game. Alright, we'll see how this goes. So I just was messing with the coin mechanism. That's why this shows 99 credits, I think. But just put the coin in. I do not know how to play Defender. But I've played, obviously, Stargate, because I've had one. Dang. Unlike Stargate, I don't know if there is a beyond just getting more points. I don't know if there's a benefit of like capturing them and there's no going through a warp or something. Oh my god, I hit my smart bomb. What the hell? Oh shit. Ah, screwed up. I had actually got an extra guy. What is that, my smart bomb? Oh my god. So you can see I'm not very good, but I do like playing this game, and it's hard as hell. Oh, it says credit 1. Nice. So let's see if my coins work still. My coin mech. I mean, I have it on free play anyway, but that's nice, huh? Oh my god. Anyway, I have the Zero Play kit on here, brand new control panel. I think arcadeart.com or something. It's in the UK. It's who made the Marquee as well as the CPO. Oh shit. I missed that guy. I got chicken. No more smart bombs. We'll play to the end. 2 games, I guess. Well, I guess I got him. Alright. Now we're done. Waited a long time to get this Defender, guys. I think... Who was it on Claw that I got this from? I think Electric Dreams originally grabbed it, and then... there's my Defender. Oh, I don't have the lights on. And then Superfly or something like that. I can't remember. He's got a YouTube channel as well. I can't think of it. Arcade Coffee or something like that. Motos and Coffee Cade or something. So I actually picked it up from him, and this is, what is it? Probably it was last year. So overall, it took me a whole year. But it's basically together, so thanks for watching, guys. Defender, fully operational, working, new CPO. Couldn't be happier.